Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and today we are doing some walk around videos on some of our new vans. And this particular new van is so new it just arrived from Yorkshire this morning. It still has Halifax air inside of it, and it is a brand new 2021 Wildax Constellation XL. So the Constellation XL is unique in the industry. It has a massive front lounge, a gargantuan kitchen, brilliant wardrobe space, so it is for two, probably the most spacious van conversion money can buy in its size bracket. So this particular one is looking splendid in rare iron grey metallic. This particular one's built on a Fiat with Wildax. They will build manuals on Citroens, and automatics come on Fiat, as Fiat offer an automatic, but they are exactly the same van. It's just the gearbox which differs. So this one has got the wonderful 9-speed automatic gearbox. It's 6.34 metres long. It's actually the same wheelbase as a 6-metre van, it just has a slightly longer overhang, which gives you more room to the rear of the vehicle. You can have a Constellation in non-XL form, so if you want a 6-metre one, just has a slightly smaller kitchen and storage, we can supply one of those, or you can have the super luxury XL version like this. You can have it with 3 seat belts or with 4. We order all of ours with 3, they are available with 4 to order. So this particular one is priced at, it'll be around about 58 one-ish, something like that on the road. That includes all the things you get standard with Wildax, like sat-nav, reversing camera, reversing sensors, TV aerial, underslung gas tank, alloy wheels, metallic paint and full colour coding, cab blinds, tele-aerial, did we mention that? Everything, almost everything is standard. This one has also got the factory solar panel as well. If you want to wind out canopy, we can fit you one of those at dealer level as well. So let's have a little look at her. So she's looking awesome in Fiat iron grey metallic. As we said, it's got the lovely Fiat black and silver alloys, flush fit double glazed windows with a light tint. You don't want a light tint, we can order you one without it, but gives you a bit of privacy without actually affecting the amount of light in the vehicle. These have a big fridge freezer as standard, so you've got big 3-way fridge freezer. They have a large underslung gas tank. They're very well set up for long-term year-round off hookup use. So you've got a 100-watt solar panel, or it's a 120-watt solar panel, a 100 amp hour leisure battery and mains hookup, and an underslung gas tank which can power, when you're not on mains hookup, your 3-way very large fridge freezer. So no need for a 12-volt fridge freezer when you've got a very big underslung gas tank that you can fill up with gas anywhere all across Europe. Much better, I think, than gas bottles. You can see the TV aerial on the roof there. Do excuse the traffic noise, it is rush hour now in lockdown South Devon. We are right next to the South Devon Expressway between Exeter and Plymouth, very easy to get to. Coming around to the back there, we've got a spare wheel underneath. We can open up the back doors and see some clever rear shelving for storage, which you can also get to from the inside, and part of your absolutely massive kitchen. These are lovely vans. The build quality with Wildax is first class. Everything's very well thought out. High level shelf there for more storage, toilet cassette locker there, and your bin to the rear as well. Endless cupboard space. You won't find a more spacious 2-berth van conversion on the market. All the windows, so a double glazed flush fit, and they have these more expensive concertina type blinds and fly screens which are quieter on the road. And to note also, Wildax use tambour door cupboards. I'm amazed no one else in the industry tends to use them, because they work 100% of the time, all the time, and they don't rattle, so they're much better than sort of locking cupboards like the competition uses with catches that break. So we can see your mains hookup there, kitchen window. New, this is actually, they haven't changed anything for 2021, they don't need to, but they have changed the Wildax badging a little bit, just smarten that up, but minimal graphics, very subtle. Freshwater fill-up point, you've got underslung fresh and wastewater tanks, but they are heated and insulated. Duncan, the MD of Wildax, does use his vans. He's been skiing in the things. They are proper set up for year-round use, so they're very well insulated. They've got a Truma. There's the vent for it. Gas and electric heating system, runs off mains electric or the gas from the gas tank. Very economical, very powerful, very warm. Drain points for your wastewater tank and your freshwater tank. So if it drops below 0, flip a button on the inside and that will stop them from freezing up. And the fill-up point for your LPG gas tank. So I think it's 30 litre, 30 kilo LPG gas tank. So that's far bigger than any gas locker capacity you'll find in the industry. And you can fill it up with an adapter all across Europe, which of course you can't do with your colour gas. So let's have a look inside this one. So we've got Remus cab blinds as standard. Most of these things are options from most manufacturers, but Wildax all in with that price of this one, which is just over 58, include all of this. In the cab we've got leather rimmed gear stick and steering wheel. We've got the LPG gas tank gauge there. These come with the Eco Pack, which is stop start technology, as standard. You've also got your Fiat Professional Bluetooth sat-nav stereo system as standard. That's got an integrated reversing camera. You also have reversing sensors as standard, and say this one is the wonderful 9-speed fully automatic super smooth gearbox, which is very, very popular. Cab air conditioning, cruise control as well, along with all the normal lecky windows and mirrors and such like. So let's have a look inside now. We've got the LED running lights as well, which are optional from certain manufacturers such as Heimer, but standard on a Wildax. Very nice LED awning light up there as well. Opening up the sliding door brings you into one of, if not the biggest front lounge in the industry. We've seen Constellation was the first van that Wildax made back in 2008 when he started off. They're now part of the wider Rapido group, but still very much hand built and designed in Yorkshire. Just gives them extra buying power, which has kept the prices very, very competitive. The Constellation was the first layout they did, and we've seen a massive resurgence towards Constellations and Constellations XLs this year. They've gone from being towards the bottom of the sellers list to right at the top for us. We've sold a lot of these, and you can see why. On a nice or even on a grim day, open up your slide door and you're bringing the outside into the van. You're not sort of stuck away in the back of a van. So you've got a fly screen door there as standard. One forward facing seat with a seat belt, and come bedtime you've got a 6-foot sofa there, which you can also extend with an infill for people who are over 6 foot. Loads of headroom as well in this van for people who are tall. Duncan, who makes these, is tall, so he designed them so he can stand up. Forward facing seat here simply slides out, dropping an infill there, and then you've got another 6 foot plus single bed. Very, very neat. There's not many infill cushions needed either. In fairness, you don't actually need any unless you want to extend them further. You've got a bit of storage, or the boiler under there. You've got storage accessible from above under there, or you can open this really nice little drawer down there. Sensibly, while you can have a panoramic roof, we haven't specified this one with it, but you can have a panoramic roof to order up there. But I like this because it's got storage up there. I think that's great. Modern light grey upholstery. It's very neutral in fairness to you. You wouldn't even tell it's grey with a very light grey wood finish as well. There are a couple of options there, but this is very popular with the grey coloured vans. 3 table locations. You get 2 tables. You can put 2 next to each other there, or you can have one up there as a coffee table. When the 2 are next to each other, they form one big table. In the evening, you can both sit there with your seat swiveled round, watch your telly box. We fit your telly bracket up there. Aerial standard bracket isn't, so we can fit one there if you're telly box watchers. Or you can have this down as a sofa, and then have 4, 5, 6 people sat around in comfort, dining and chatting and doing whatever motorhomers do. Big side window there. You've got another big side window in the sliding window door thing. Control panel up there, very easy, commonly used CBE control panel. Then we take you through to the huge kitchen. Look at that. It is the biggest kitchen in the motorhome industry, bar none. Coach built, A-class, tag axle, nothing else has this level of fixtures, fittings. Do excuse me, it is late. Massive fridge freezer with another fridge underneath. That's huge. Freezer in there. Microwave, oven stroke grill with a hob on top. Look at all this workspace. Massive cupboard space. Huge double wardrobe. I'm running out of time on my video, so I'm going to have to rush this a bit. Massive double wardrobe. And finally, Wildax's signature wet room bathroom with a sink there. A lovely van. Wildax Constellation XL at Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon branch. Ask for Devon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.